Let's go! Ring the bell!
Street Fighter 6.
Hello, Fight Risers. Welcome to the Big League KO Extra Inning Showcase. I am so happy to be here. I'm your host, Hot Soup, and we will be talking about our Big League KO matches that happened in this past final week of the regular season, week 4. If you don't know what BLKO is, it is our month-long league, that Street Fighter 6 league that we run in our Discord, FightRise.com/Discord, and we give folks 2 first-to-5 matches to play each week over 4 weeks, and then the top players are put into a single or double elimination bracket to then compete for some cash. So it's a lot of fun. If that's something that interests you, please join us on the Discord. We'd love to have you. It's a great way to level up your own Street Fighter 6 game, and we'll be definitely running another league in the future. But tonight, we are going to be looking at some pretty awesome matches. But first, I want to introduce one of my favorite duos in the FGC. Some would say the best duo in the FGC. First, Lost Faith Halo. Happy birthday to you, first of all. Lost Faith Halo. Happy birthday.
Oh, it's the week of the LFH, which means everybody, you should be throwing your games if you're against me. It's only fair. It's only fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's a rule, right? It's a law.
Yeah.
You have to let
It's
LFH win. How are you planning to celebrate? Anything fun on Wednesday?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna end up celebrating. I actually have. I got one of the. I'm in the final bracket, so I got one of my bracket matches planned for my birthday.
What?
So I have to do that. I scheduled, but then like the entire rest of the weekend after Wednesday is completely free.
All right, that's great.
Yeah, I had stuff for work, so I'm probably gonna be like doing some streaming and stuff, having some fun.
Cool. Also, real quick, did I see you're playing Geef now on ranked?
I do have a little bit of a Zangief going.
That
I do.
Oh,
He's full of joy and whimsy. He is. I just get in there, I turn my brain off, and I just like mash 5 MP, and it's like
that's
great.
yeah. Does SPD know this? I mean, I feel like SPD would be giving you props right now. Oh man! All right. Well, our other commentator tonight, Greek Fire, avoiding mouth surgery to come on with us. Is that right? Greek Fire?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ulterior bite plate was avoided.
How are your ranked adventures going? Did I see that you got 2,000 MR recently?
No. That's the goal for the next season.
Oh, okay.
Looking at what I've done, I've got 1,900 on 2 characters now, and I'm beating 2K players kind of consistently. I'm ready to go for it. I'm ready to put that work in.
All right. In my heart, you're always been a 2,000 MR player. So
Thank
I hope
you.
that means
You'd be
something.
wrong, but I appreciate that.
All right. Well, we got a lot of matches to go through, a lot of fun sets. Can we check out who we're watching tonight, Ham Jam? Also, big thank you to Ham Jam producing the show on the knobs. So first up, actually, I'm going to go to the bottom of the inning, which is our second block of commentators. We're going to look at Suda Toast versus Ham Jam. That was such a fire set. I actually got to watch it live in the Discord. It was so awesome. Can't wait to share it with everyone here. Also, Hornhead versus Navi, which had huge implications for that pool. That's going to be an amazing set. But first, I got 2 other amazing sets to show off with you. We've got Anything Bagel versus Team 03. This was a fight for first place in that pool. It's going to be a fun one to look at. And Zeldris FGC versus Kim Comedy. Also stakes, high stakes in that match as well. But let's go to the tail of the tape of Anything Bagel versus Team 03. Now, before I sign off, I just want to mention, these 2 were fighting for an undefeated run in the pool, which is amazing. 2 players with undefeated records fighting each other. Also, Anything Bagel was the 8th seed and pretty much like killed this pool. So you're going to see some pretty high-level diamond play from both of these players. And I think they're playing at a master level, to be honest with you. But, you know, it's going to be a fun set. So I'll leave it to you all.
You love to see the 8th seed go crazy. You just love to see it.
You really do. And you love to see, as somebody who was also in the diamond bracket whenever I was being told I was playing as a master, you love to see a sandbagger. You love to see it. Fellow sandbaggers unite. They go get in this master pool.
All right. I love to see when you see like a Maryland versus Arizona match. It's just like something that never happened in ranked.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
these guys would never play each other normally.
God. It's interesting to see, especially because like
Let's get this mission
like the
started.
different regions of the US play very differently, I feel like.
Honestly, yeah. All right.
Ooh, and you jump in on the Sonic Boom.
This is 100% what you expect from these characters, and it's great, honestly. We're poking. We got Modern Guile. This is one of the characters that when the game. Oh, this is one of the characters when the game first. Oh, that's a really good combo actually. Tencho kicks, misses the Tencho. This is one of the characters that was very hyped up when Modern was first introduced to Street Fighter 6. Everyone was going Modern Guile is the way. Modern Guile is going crazy. Modern Guile. Didn't really pan out that way in the big competitive scene, but honestly, I still like him. I still like Guile. I still like Modern. Put these two together, you can't go wrong. Medium auto combo. Are we gonna go with the EX flash kick? We are. That is actually the combo that made everyone freak out on Twitter.
Something that I like to see is that like a lot of people are like, why play Modern Guile? You're already on a charge character. You already have the one button anti-air. But it's like you don't have to break. You don't have to do those like really weird like charge timing into like button into charge timing again because you're always just holding back.
True. And okay, we're gonna get the punish on the Super 3 here. It's not even level 1. If we need more damage, we have the EX flash kick for the extension.
Yeah.
And yeah, especially this is a matchup that a lot of Chun players historically it's been very bad for Chun, and it continued on to Street Fighter 6. But it's not. Something about Street Fighter 6 is that it's very equalizing in a lot of ways, and you know, no matter how bad the matchup is, it's always winnable.
Yeah, absolutely. There are very little matchups in this game where that are like unwinnable, for sure.
Yeah, unless it's the where I play, in which case they're all unwinnable. But good save jump.
We're seeing that right here. Oh,
Baited. Misses the light. Misses the lightning legs, but getting the pressure with the stance.
You're seeing that here with about like, you know, any matchup is winnable with you're looking at team just like kind of like controlling the pacing.
Yeah, team going kind of crazy. That is -3, -2, I believe. Heavy Hizanshu. I know the medium is plus and burnout. And that is very, very good for Chun-Li. Really good spacing. That's almost perfect spacing on the flash kick there.
Ooh,
Flash kick.
one.
Get out of the sky. Looks like we are... That's not gonna work. Nope. Not on this character. Boosh.
Yeah, it's
I like that. I like it a lot, actually.
yeah, I don't know if that was like a little bit on the misspacing of the like the timing of that, or a misspacing of the the actual like spacing itself.
I think that's spacing. I think the timing was honestly just right, but I feel like it's very easy to overestimate how far Chun's SA3 goes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coming in here, 23 seconds in the corner, right where Guile wants to be.
Right? For a zoner, that's what you want. When that, like I believe it was a Cat Gaming graph first came out, you see a lot of zoner players going, look how easily my character gets cornered. I'm like, well, that's where you be, dude. That's where your character starts beating ass.
Yeah, why would you want to be anywhere else? And we're seeing that once again, just taking up a little bit of time, but getting those positive interactions.
Just a little too late on the Tencho kicks. Honestly, this is really solid Chun pressure from team. They're like pretty optimal combos when they manage to get the punishes, but it seems to just be a little bit unlucky on some of the drops.
Yeah, absolutely, and a little bit of the like Chun inconsistency hitting as well.
Right.
With like the SA2 range and the Tencho kick range and stuff being a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, looking for the Serenity Stance medium punch. These anti-airs are really solid coming in from both players.
That's what we like to see.
We're doing for EX Flash kick here? Yes, sir!
And, yeah, classic EX reversal.
Flash kick! I'm sorry, Bagel. I didn't know your game like that. Okay. I honestly, since we are buffering the crouch medium punch target combo so freely into the SA1, you are honestly terrified of walking forward into those buttons because you know you're gonna have to watch that. You know you're gonna have to watch, right?
Oh, there it is once again. Oh,
Goes
goes
for the
in for the
safe
crush.
jump.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Guile does get crouch medium kick into a safe jump right there. Oosh, 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 oosh. Goes for the dash kick.
Oh.
Instant overhead and Sanju.
Dude, these players are pulling some crazy tricks out of their bag. Oh,
Who
gets
said Chun
the
doesn't have
back,
no loops?
bro. Team said he was tired of Bagel getting all of the corner time for free.
Yeah, team definitely. There it is. There's no EX flash kick extension on the SI1. Yeah, team definitely wanting to be way more aggressive. I would be surprised if I didn't see an EX Zanju coming in right about now.
Absolutely.
We're jumping.
Oh.
Tries to wake up with it. But I don't even think Bagel was thinking about Oki. I think Bagel just really wanted that that charge timing again to start
Absolutely.
beating up the drive gauge.
Yeah. We're seeing the corner timing even out a little bit, but Bagel is just running away with this set so far.
Yeah, no. You look at the 6-0 punish counter stat. Really tells you most of what you need to know.
Yeah. Because like I don't think Bagel's pulling a lot of stuff that you can really be like punish countering very easily.
Yeah, unless you're very familiar with the matchup or the game or the systems or basically everything, unless you have a very solid idea of how you want to play this matchup, it is so hard to beat a Guile that isn't very visibly punishable. Like you can't have a good idea of how to do. There's the optimal conversion there from the EX spinning bird kick.
Oh, this EX reversal to push him back out of the corner. Oh! A little bit late on the anti-air. That's gonna be the round.
That was a clean round. As soon as team stops dropping these combos, as soon as we get the full damage on the table, look at how the tides turn.
Yeah, because these are two players that like fully know their characters and how to pressure with them.
Exactly.
For sure.
Honestly, something that I love to see that. Nope. That does work on closer range though. Taking the trade and something I do like the team is doing is that a lot of characters don't like throwing fireballs against Guile because they feel like it's kind of like a moot point because Guile's fireball is better than yours. But honestly, I think on occasion or even very frequently, chucking your own fireball into the wall of booms really works out.
Like Chun's EX fireball, I think would be really a way to
there we go.
Even the type a little bit.
Yeah. Like you do get a jump extension here into the down medium kick, safe jump. That was meaty. Honestly, yeah, what I love about like Chun has options here, you know, that EX fireball into the driver's heavy punch, that's gonna be goes for the auto combo. Oh, there we go. I think something that team, I don't even know if it's intentional or not, but something that's been really, really working is that knowing that Bagel is going to go for the auto somersault anti-air, so you can really space yourself out because there's not really a threat of the enhanced range of like the perfect heavy flash kick, right? So you can really space yourself out to make some flash kicks with.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the trade-off that you get for doing the modern Guile game is that you gotta make some sacrifices.
Yeah, you do really limit your range on where you're allowed to knock him out of the sky.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sobot drive rush sweep confirmed the down forward heavy kick, but it's nothing. It catches air. Oh god, let's have stand medium kick on modern. That's a really good poke. Flash kick.
Now burnt out. Basically full screen. Oh, it tries to get out.
I love
this
that.
This is a really tough spot for just about anybody to be, especially Chun-Li in this moment.
Don't tell anyone I said this, but I like watching Guile.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell anyone. They're gonna make fun of me.
Oh!
Wait, did that catch the instant recovery for him? Wait, that was clean! What? It's over. That's round.
It's not. Oh, but it's modern. It's modern. You cannot die modern.
I think maybe if we did that DI right when Bagel was waking up, maybe they weren't thinking about charge. Maybe they wouldn't have the level 1 stock there. But oh my god, you gave Bagel that time to hold down back, and then it's just one button. Something interesting about a lot of things that Guile doesn't know. A lot of Guile's pokes, if misspaced, are punishable by stand light kick.
Yeah.
And Chun does have some good. Chun turned into a caterpillar.
But that's not gonna do it. I feel like if this was like just about anybody else, knowing their
IDI. Kind of like me, IDI.
Yeah.
Ooh. Son.
Oh, got just a little bit impatient there, but it's just a matter of is that 6 HK? Or that little hot kick shoot out?
3 HK.
3 HK, yeah.
Yeah.
Clean punish number 2.
This is a I'd say Bagel's running away with it. This is a very decisive 3-1 so far for Bagel. If this was a regular tournament, this is Evo top 8. This is for Capcom Cup. It's over already. But that's the beauty of BLKO.
It really is. So we get to see if any comebacks are made. Ooh.
No level 1, just goes for the flash kick. Chuck and booms, this is what we want to be doing. This is that's plus goes in. Target combo wasn't plus, but honestly didn't. You see me carrying? I didn't get punished.
It's not plus, but I'll tell you, every Guile that I play in rank, I cannot punish it.
Nope, I'm not. Wait, the stand light kick and a flash kick was kind of clean though.
Yeah.
What? You got those?
Like I said, this is somebody who clearly has plenty of practice on his character.
Knuckle dude, dang man, this is crazy. I love seeing Guile, dude.
Slow crush.
That's the Sobot forward medium kick. You know, I didn't know until very recently that that Sobot also has a backsway version that Guile can do forward or back medium kick, combo and punish counter. Really just a really good button altogether. We'd love to see it light boom at a drive rush bazooka knee, just barely gets counter hit out of. That is 0 on block, but you don't want to press on it.
Ooh, another anti. This is the most amount of Kensho kicks I've ever seen land. I will be honest with you.
What is this?
Oh, counter DI.
Bro thinks he's Goichi, and he might be. We're just walking in. This is like me against fireballs, man. I just be walking into them.
I think he might be trying to like reaction Honcho or doing level 2.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe the buffer timing's a little bit off, or maybe something else. But
there we go. I was gonna say, I'd be surprised if
Modern level 3.
Someone get rid of this control scheme. It's broken. And I've always said this. Oh man, that's crazy.
Modern Guile 4-1.
4-1. That's so demoralizing if your team, like, you finally you go for a read, you think you have those reactions, you think you're like that just to get.
I will say 4-1s are both the most motivating, and this is where we see a lot of people get a little bit too overconfident.
Or very underconfident because you think you only have one game left, and then you start shitting your pants.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably the most stressful that you'll be.
Right?
Team,
imagine losing when you're only one game away. By the way, catch Greek Fire versus Big Mac combo last week on the BLKO showcase.
Back to full screen, safe jump. We're seeing the drive. Burnout for Bagel.
This could be misses the jab into Serenity Stance medium kick. No. See, guys, I play Chen. I know what I'm talking about. Oh. Wait, that's actually really smart. Goes for the quick EX overhead to catch the flash kick startup. You just got counter hit out of your own reaction. You thought you had more time, man.
Yeah, it's really smart. Whenever you're playing against Modern, especially, it's really good to make them a victim of their own Twitch creators, because you know that they're going to be ones to try and quickly react and use what their control scheme gives them access to, and that can be the reason why they lose.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
I love seeing the big Chun combos. Oh no, EX swing bird kicks. I don't know if that was intentional. Maybe they're going for resets to try to bait out an EX flash kick. You gotta see level 2 here. I want to see level 2 bad. Oh, I'm seeing a level 1 instead. Burns themselves out for the EX flash kick or a farming. That's it. Is that no? Okay, no. Maybe that could have been death with a Serenity Stance heavy kick convention, but maybe. Chat room. Chat room.
That's it.
Chat. What? Will it kill it? It did.
Oh
I should have known that. I'm a Chun player. I played Chun. I should have known that killed.
I've been like studying like every single. Yeah, I've been studying like kill timings and like where things would go. Even I didn't know that would kill. I thought Sandy would hit.
Nope. That's 80% scaled too per third hit. Yeah,
now going into.
I was unfamiliar with your game, Chun-Li. Strongest one in the world for a reason, I guess. Jesus.
Now, 4-1 is the most stressful for the person who's at 1. 4-2, I'm gonna say, is probably the most stressful you'll be as the person with 4 wins.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say Chun-Li, because honestly, the strongest woman in the world. That's why she beats the hell out of Marissa in game.
Really?
We had to keep that shit lore accurate.
The drive situation is just so bad for Team right now.
I really hope Team does not get demoralized from using that button, because if I'm being honest, I would love to see more. Oh, so clean. I'd love to see more heavy punches coming in from Team, just beating away at the drive gauge, because Bagel is shown to be very free and very willing to use EXs in neutral. So I feel like if we just focus on like maybe throwing out some safe Hizanshu, some safe heavy punch pressure, some Serenity Stance into Kikokens, that we could way more effectively see Bagel burnt out in the corner.
Absolutely. Oh, punish counter flash kick.
Somersault! There's the combo EX. Oosh.
Oh,
we missed the Serenity Stance medium kick. We missed the Serenity Stance. It's hard. These combos are hard. Heavy kick. Spinning bird kick. That's the buffs. You get heavy. You now get heavy spinning bird kick after that medium.
Oh! And she's gonna get her drive back by the time this combo.
Who says we need modern?
Oh,
they can just churn butter.
It's gonna be tough here.
Watch a DI come in and it gets level 1 by Bagel. I'm calling it.
I'm waiting for it. Oh, he almost has level 3. That's gonna be level 3 action. Oh!
Doesn't buffer the super behind it. I feel like if Bagel actually did level 3 behind that target combo, that's death. I feel like that would have been the set. But doesn't get the reaction. Shades of JB at Level Up Expo. Rip my goat. I wonder. Now I'm wondering. I wonder if Guile has his. I wonder if Guile has his best whip punish button on modern. I think he does. I think back heavy punch is still on the table for Bagel. I wonder if we're gonna see any use of that, because I think the more Team whiffs, the more whiff punching has to be on the mind of the opposing player. What? The auto combo loses if you're too far? Dude, modern sucks. And I've always said this.
It still does do a lot of damage.
Still did a lot of damage.
It's gonna be tough for Team to get a good. Oh wait.
A plus? Spring to level 2, but doesn't get it. They thought the buffer would instill some fear into Bagel, but no, just stares him dead in the face and throws that EX boom.
Yeah, that was a tough spot. You just 69 seconds in the corner. They ended up in the end of the set matching perfectly on punish counters. Into the set.
Yeah, because of those empty jumps really did Team a favor.
Absolutely.
This was impressive.
A lot of those rounds too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was impressive play from both players, honestly. Very good.
I can absolutely see why Hasub would say that both of these players need to be in the Master Pool next season.
I agree, and they are gonna see each other. Oh wait, I take that back. I was gonna say that they're gonna see each other in the postseason bracket. but they're on opposite sides of the bracket, so they'll have to go through some folks first.
Well, good.
And
I believe
hopefully
in
we
them.
get to see the run back.
I believe in them.
On the. But yeah, great set. Had a lot of implications for who won the heavy hitter title, of course. But we'll talk about that later. I think we're ready for our next set.
Big ups to Bagel, always supporting me in the modern server. Always a big supporter.
Yeah, and
Love to see Bagel do well.
Great community member, helping people out too as well. So yeah, definitely like to see them winning. So we got this one coming up. I just want to mention, so Kim of Comedy is currently tied with Ace of Diamond in this pool. So they needed to win this to win the pool. So a lot on the line here. Zeldris coming in that fourth spot in the standings could upset a lot of things here. So yeah, that's why I picked this one. But enjoy.
I'm a big fan of Zeldris. I've played him a lot, brother. I hope you've just never played my Interact.
I'm praying you just never touch rank.
I hope it's never happened. I hope the 0% is just a missing integer in your stat sheet. Yeah. I hope, or like it's like one Mai that you've ever played, maybe got the best of you. Oh no. Okay, wait. I'm underdog story. Underdog story.
Yeah. Honestly, Zeldris might just brain it. I know if Satori's in chat right now, screaming because Ed is on screen. Absolutely.
Honestly, Zeldris performing exactly within seed, which is honestly the best you can hope for. I'm not mad at performing within my seed. And Kim of Comedy going from 8th seed to 1st in their pool right now. Oh my lord.
Yeah, so many underdogs just come bringing it back.
Yeah, there's so many people seeded to not do well, just beating ass in their pools. Boosh, boosh. Got taken from him.
Yeah.
Stand still.
Oh. Went for the shimmy. It was just walked back in just a little bit too soon.
Now we're back in Mai's comfort zone, just chucking the Kachosins.
Yeah.
I almost said Kikoken. Boosh, boosh. That is one of the strongest confirms in the game. Almost full screen into EX. Almost no drive gauge spent. An insane amount of damage in corner carry.
Right now we're back in Mai's territory.
We're back in the Mai's zone. That's gonna be death? If we go for level 2 here? No, going for level 1. Not quite dead.
Oh!
Nerf Ed. Get him. Capcom, get him. Part 2. Run that back, man. You talking about that killed?
Oh! Roundstar Flicker. I've been seeing Roundstar Flicker a lot from Edstack playing.
That's good. Dude, they should do that. Honestly. Oh, the neutral sweep. I've been seeing that a lot more recently, and you know what's crazy? It works. Like every time it works.
Nobody expects. It's a lot longer range than like people are expecting like a crouching medium kick or like a standing button. So they don't.
That could be the round if Kim of Comedy wants it to be, but it's not. One more throw. You want to tech here? Oh, I think he did. I think yeah, because you want to take an action there. Because if you can't take another throw, that's a true mix. You can't even be like, I can take another throw here. Nope, you gotta guess for your Roundstar heavy flicker. That's adaptation, baby. That's first to 5, man. Wait, we're
into the first game.
Yeah, exactly. We're adapting that hard first game. We're doing Roundstar heavy flicker first game.
Get these guys out of 1500, man. They are adapting way too quick. I can't even adapt that fast.
Exactly. It's like when you see. I think something I did with my games against like Krusty CA, Krusty YA, and I would have waited for that level 3, but honestly, get your drive back. King.
Absolutely. He's gonna be sitting about 50% out of the burnout now. He's gonna have advantage state.
Zeldris ripping the Warriors. Then honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like something like one of my hard reads is like if you start walking back or backdashing around start, like eventually I'll start doing in a long set I'll start doing drive rush crouch medium kick immediately.
Yeah.
But like that's actually like a few games to get into the swing of, but they're both adapting so crazily. Yeah. Game 1.
Quickest adaptations. These are like 2 players that I feel like they're gonna be in like the Spartan pool by like either next season or the season after. Yeah. Like if their adaptations stay this strong and they like keep working at it, like they're not gonna be in 1500.
Yeah, this feels like they've played each other a lot, but I don't think they have. I think this is like one of their first times playing it, if I had to guess, but
like this feels like two people who have like played each other for like months. Like these feel like me and you games. Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you can punish him with a jump. Nah, okay, I'm hating. What a confirm on the lights. That's gonna.
Oh, that's gonna do it. It would have to,
yeah. You couldn't DI back. That was a perfect parry moment.
Yeah.
Wait, she gotta hit that shit. She gotta go crazy.
Oh, whoa.
Ah, that had to have been Kachosin. That had to have been a misinput on the Kachosin. If not, that's the craziest shit ever.
Oh, he's the shimmy.
Punish counter, heavy punch, get you in corner, meaty flicker, but still, even if Kim of Comedy completely flips this, like he is right now, guess who still has level 2 on deck to take you to the other corner?
Yeah, now, sitting, 4 stocks still, kind of good range for mine.
There's only one thing that can save this round.
There is.
Shin Dream, he needs a Shin Dream combo.
Oh, but that,
oh, you could have killed, but just, wait, that's still killed?
Kinda killed.
Dude.
No!
Okay, thank God.
Oh.
Johnson!
Honestly, I would have done that too. Honestly, I don't blame him.
It's so mean. It's so mean. Why are you doing them like that? Making them watch.
Yeah. 20 seconds in corner. It's tough to be in corner against Mai. It's tough to get back out.
Yeah, that's. I'm not getting out.
Yeah,
Yes! 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 Life is beautiful! Yes!
So, Reaper, tell me a little bit about this matchup. I gotta know.
With hate in my heart, I say Luke wins.
Yeah.
I think Luke wins very slightly. I feel like Mai is not at the liberty to throw out EX Kachosin. Oh, sorry, can't throw out Uncharged Kachosin. Goes for the insane combo into the suppressor. But here's the thing, Luke in this, his Sandblast is amazing in this thing. Heavy Punch is amazing in this matchup. Because Mai is, as strong as she is not a hard character to whiff punish. And Luke, if he lands a punish counter stand fierce, you're dying, dude.
Yeah. It's also like, Mai has such an easy time just like burning your drive gauge down. That like having a character that can like combo well in burnout is just so well. Oh, another
dress!
Let's go!
Thank you, Luke. Amazing as always.
All right.
Oh, neutral jump into sweep.
Hooray! That's the Ray Skywalker. Into the you needed to do a heavy DP there. Driver overhead.
Another
that could have been death, but it might still kill. I think it still kills.
That's it. Oh, no. Oh, that's gonna kill.
That's the classic. That's the classic.
I will say I've never been more scared to DI somebody than Luke whenever he has level 3.
I love this character.
That's
my goat! That's my goat! That's my goat!
This is what we like to see. 6 punish guy. It is absolutely like no time in corner. Which is good. You don't want to be in corner, or you don't want to be in corners.
Yeah, this is a very mid-screen set. Oh, sorry, mid-screen game. Neither of these guys are in corner for very long.
I get that. It's like, you don't want them in corner. You don't want to be in corner. Because you get all of your good damage from mid-screen.
We're relying on the suppressor a lot, but that, I feel like suppressor relies a lot on either uninformed button pressing, late techs, or like a lot of other things. I feel like suppressor is an amazing tool, but it's way better spent on things like setups or drive rushes. But honestly, Zeldris making them work. The back heavy punches.
Yeah, this is... He definitely, like, he had the read that, like, you know, this is the character that's gonna, like, help me, like, punish their weaknesses a little bit harder.
Yeah, because Luke does a lot of the same things like Ken or Carrie does in this matchup, who I also think wins. Is like you want to hit them once and you want to take them to the other corner and just throw loop them. Like you want to give them as little opportunity as possible to play their game. And look, one hit, boosh, jump over, you're in the corner, you're getting thrown. See? Zeldris gets it, and that's why he's started taking back this set immediately. That's gonna be death.
Oh, no level 3 again.
We dropped it. Maybe we're used to the super input from Ed.
I think Ed, oh yeah, because Ed and Luke have their level 3 swap.
Yes, Ed's is on punches, Luke's is on kicks.
Yeah. I fully understand.
Still win.
I tried to play like a single like ranked set of Cammy. I couldn't do it. I'm way too used to all of my stuff being on punches now.
Honestly, if I see a I was gonna say if I see a reaction Pale Rider through a charge Kachosin right now, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I think it'd be too low for Armor to take the hit.
Pale Riders is level 3. But honestly, Kachosin, like a light Kachosin, might move too slow because of the nerf on Luke's invulnerability during his SA3. Might hit him out, but honestly, if you've done it early enough, I don't think the Fireball will have the chance to interrupt.
There's a lot of like backdashes out of these like drive rushing and crouching punch. I'd love to see some like crouching light there, crouching light punch.
Exactly, especially if you see like catch him walking back. I'm seeing a lot of whiffs of like stand medium kick and stand heavy punch and stand heavy kick. Like a quick like heavy punch and a medium knuckle and a DDT. That's like almost 45% gone from the Mai, and you get like
absolutely.
Like you got to start, especially if this matchup really relies on the Luke doing a lot of damage and being very proactive and being very suffocating and doing a lot of damage. Like you have to start looking for your opportunities to whiff punish. Like I understand that Zeldris is very, very good at this neutral game, but maybe you have to be a little uncomfortable to play your best advantage state.
Trying to play that well, I think that they it's kind of like just like switching gears a little bit faster whenever it comes to like switching, whenever they start like matching a lot more than they're like
exactly, like you have to like recognizing in your brain what your opponent's doing and swapping to from this really, really good counter hit game to a more solid whiff punish.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I didn't even know Luke could do that. Okay.
That counter sweep.
Very rare that Luke gets that, honestly. But honestly, oh, I'm taking it. Luke sweep. By the way, -9 on block.
Oh. I gotta remember that whenever I'm on carry, I can't punish counter sweep that.
Nope. Clean around, picking up comedy here.
Absolutely.
I'm just Luke nerding at this point. I love this character. Login dress. Login.
As these comedies seem to have switched gears, and it started like punishing a little bit of the reactive play and a little bit of the
exactly.
Like,
we're seeing some double sacks. We're seeing some clean double sack play with the jump and a jump to punish the instant tech on the plus frames. We see like King of Comedy way more effectively playing the player matchup here, and switching gears very quickly. Can Mai on uncharged heavy knuckle to stand like kick target combo full?
Oh, what a wake up! Get your drive back. He's already in burnout.
Honestly, great situation for King of Comedy because you get Oki here. You're starting to charge the Kachosins in their face. What are they gonna do about it? Cry?
Yeah.
Oh, finally recognize the input. There we go. Zeldris hitting the super 3.
And now they should be coming up right around the same time. And it's not gonna do it. Now they are coming into this next game like right around the same resources too. So it's like it's round 1 all over again.
Just say I even love Luke's throw animation. That dude just body slams you, dude.
Small guess on the EX.
Oh, wake up DP. That it's
Honestly,
actually so hard to know.
If Luke has me in corner, honestly, I am the XDP. I am.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? I'm not mid-screen. You don't get your good damage.
Yeah, Luke is exactly. Luke is one of the characters that you want to DP because you know he's not going to do much damage if he blocks it. You know that he wants to do things to you on wake up. This is definitely a character you want to just let it rip against.
Right now, we'll do it. There it is. Decent card combo.
I gotta start using that more. I gotta start taking notes. Zeldris Almost tied
I'm
it
gonna
up.
have to. I don't even play this character. Zelda's just showing me stuff that I've never seen on Luke. This is.
I gotta lock in harder.
You really do. You really do.
I do.
You
I gotta
him
be
with
like. I gotta get like
exactly-
Zeldris. I gotta get like him.
Oh, another neutral jump into sweep. EXP. What a
You're in
start to the
corner.
round.
You're in corner. You're eating that pressure. You don't want to be here.
Yeah, this is the mind right here. Very, very hard to get out from this point.
You just realized Rashida and my both say stay down when they 430.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I was expecting more.
What? She doesn't have one song where she needs to be doing all that. What did he be?
Oh, guys.
Stand medium kick.
Recognizing that like this vibe really wants to jump.
I'd
It's
love to see.
starting There we go.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Comedy is jump game.
That's the lost of Halo. Max throw into whip normal. He could have got punished down his throat from that.
Oh, doesn't get the Riembu. No confirm on the forward heavy punch target combo.
Oh, this is gonna do some heavy damage to the drive. It's gonna be down to like one interaction from this point on the side of Zelda.
Honestly,
got what you can do from this point.
Yeah, there's really, I don't know. Super, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like a quick like panic level 2 might have gotten through and like caught one of those standing heavy kicks. That was just really rough.
Kim just really running away with the lead. Does not want to get that tied up. Does not want to be at risk of losing.
Absolutely.
I'd honestly love to see more stand medium kick from Zeldris. That is a really good spacing tool that really like centralizes a lot of matchups in Luke's favor. Like Ryu, I feel like the reason Luke beats Ryu is because of stand medium kick.
Yeah.
And I think it's
really good, like standing. Oh!
Look at that damage. Thank you, Capcom, for that buff. Throw, keep throwing.
Yep.
I don't want to see shimmy.
Perfect. Any medium kick is like seems to be like the central core of like a lot of. Oh, he does not have a single song where he's doing all that.
He's a zoomer, dude. Listen. What do you mean he hit the perfect knuckle into the perfect KO? He needed to do that. Is that a spacing trap? No, that gets punished.
Oh,
suppressor! Why can't I? Why are my suppressors not like that? Wait, why did mine not do that? Wait.
Oh, you're just not Zeldris right now.
I'm not Zeldris. King of Comedy not recognizing the fire stocks. Okay.
We're seeing the King of Burnout right now, doing what he does best.
Completely flipped the situation. King of Comedy was in complete control of the set, and now Zeldris is at full drive against a one health burned out mine.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That's actually, I'm very surprised. Luke has very, very little amount of setups where he can do a meaty fireball, but that's one of them, I guess.
Yeah. Even if it didn't hit meaty, you know, like
yeah, that's so would have interrupted.
Level one doesn't reach far enough for that range. It was really like just like a rough situation to be in.
Yeah. What do you do?
For sure. We're seeing some boards flip. We're seeing a 0 time spin in corner.
Yeah, Zeldris finally flipping that switch to a whiff punish, but it's more with the suppressor, which honestly I don't hate. I'm not mad at that.
The first like corner DI from the sound is having Zeldris.
Didn't work out either. I was gonna point out that no one's really DI'd this set. Front slap. There's the suppressor attempt, but didn't come out. Perfect parry though, gets the throw. Oh, misses the medium knuckle buffer. There it is. That's what I was trying to say. Sandblast! Sandblast!
Oh! What a cross cut!
That was sick.
Absolutely. If I'm doing a comedy right now, I am stressed out my mind.
I'm mad. I'm stressed. I'm freaking out. My heart's in my booty.
A comedy, I don't think has met like if we had something to say like how many sweeps you've had, I don't think they have missed one sweep.
Yeah, these are. This is like Kim with the sweep is like dew on the EXDPs, dude. He just does not miss. Oh! That's Aura.
That's the counterplay. Oh,
We're turning blue. It's a turn blue kind of day. Where's Just a Kid? Crouch medium kick. Yeah, maybe that could be death, but goes the confirm to get the double crouch medium punch.
yeah.
Not quite gonna be dead, but that's a almost burned out Luke with eating an EX fan right now. Yes, I knew it.
And starting early on building these resources back up.
Misses the DP, but it does not matter
You're good.
because we still walk into that heavy kick.
Yeah.
Plus on block. Now in burnout. No DP on the side of Zeldris. Goes for the suppressor. Try to catch the jab. Doesn't happen. Perfect.
The classic SM6 gambit.
That's free. That's awesome. You love to see it.
Oh!
EXDP puts my back in the corner. Misses the throw. Meaty.
Stay down.
And now Luke is the one in corner fighting for his life. No shirt on. Free in the wind of the UK. This seems like awful weather to have no shirt on in. I'm not gonna lie. Gray UK skies. Throw loops.
Oh! Look at the eye.
That's gonna be the set.
There, but that's not gonna be it.
That's gonna
What
be
a
set.
great set for both of these players. We saw like so much quick adaptation and like readjustments during this set. It is like crazy.
Well, I personally take offense at that. The Luke lost, so I wouldn't call it a great set.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a great set. I wouldn't call it a great day.
Yeah.
No, but great play coming from Kim and Connie. Look at they each were punish countering the heck out of each other. Look at that. 30
Yeah.
each?
Yeah, it's just back and forth. And it wasn't even like, you know, like somebody like reversing and blocking it. It was a lot of just like whiff punishes.
Zeldris with the whiff punishes, Kim with the tech baits, with the throw punishing Zeldris for throw teching. But honestly, if you're gonna do one, I prefer to hit someone out of a throw. That's why Kim of Comedy got the damage that they needed to close out the set, 3-5.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good set, really great set, and Zeldris, you know, putting up a really good fight there. What do you think of that character change? Huh?
I liked it.
Wild
I think that's
weird.
that was objectively the good. That was the better choice. That was the good matchup choice. And every time I've played Zeldris, it's been on the Luke. So
okay, all right. I was surprised by the pick. I didn't think that was a good matchup, but I mean, they proved me wrong. That was
sometimes you need to pick a low tier. All right, sometimes it needs to happen.
And I'm sure they're thinking if I just picked them first, right? If I had started,
right? If I just locked in on the Luke immediately.
Yeah, but great set and great commentary. Thank you both for coming on to commentate this first block. We are going to say goodbye to you and go to a break quickly, but Lost Faith Halo, happy birthday once again. Any shout outs for anybody out there?
Follow me on Twitch. I'm literally like either tomorrow or the start of Wednesday. I am streaming my beginners to Terry guide, helping people out. It has been a long time coming. I've had so many people reaching out to me for tips and like, how do I play this character? Why is he so weird? Why is Tackle so weird? Why is he so hot? You know, it's just, I've been having so many people reach out to me, so I'm finally buckling down and streaming my Terry guide.
That's great. I love watching you play, Terry. So I think that's great. You're doing a service. So thank you. Yeah. And Greek Fire, you've got a lot of matches coming up, right? In your pool, in your postseason pool.
Listen, I just want to leave the people that love me, with a question. Do you think one gorilla could beat up 100 dudes?
Oh no, we're not bringing that here. My Twitter feed is infested with the memes. I do not want to bring it here.
Look, if me and 99 other people stacked on top of each other, what is the gorilla gonna do? What is the gorilla gonna do?
What is the gorilla gonna do? What's it gonna do?
We have guns. We're humans. We have guns.
Not in this situation. Not in this situation.
No,
okay,
no.
right,
This is hand to hand. This is hand to hand.
And this is the next hour of the stream.
All right, Greek Fire. And any shout outs before we wrap up?
Follow me on Twitter at GreekFireFGC.
Follow the gorilla on Twitter.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter where you can debate me personally in my DMs whether or not 100 gorillas can beat 100 dudes can beat up a gorilla.
Oh man, well I love this duo. Thank you. I hope to see you in the postseason commentating some matches. We'll have you back on if you both are able. But let's go to a breakdown. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
All right, thank you very much.
BLKO. I am so excited for these next set of matches. They're going to be a ton of fun. Joining me on commentary, returning actually on commentary, Ace of Diamonds. Welcome back, and we get to see you this time. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to get into these matches.
Yeah, and we just saw Kim Comedy, take that match to get first place in the pool. I'm sure that burns a little bit. How you feeling about your performance in the pool this season?
Oh man, I had a chance to choose my own destiny, but I lost him 5-1, and that stung a lot. So I'm full-time commentary now.
Don't say that. Don't say that. We would love to see you back next season. You had a great run in that pool, except for Kim Comedy being in the way. But really impressed with your Honda. I hope you bring it back next season.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We've got another fantastic community member here, Splash. Welcome, Splash, to the showcase.
Super excited. First time on commentary.
And how was your BLKO season?
Oh, I got dumpstered. Dude,
oh no!
It was like I was, the other players were the garbage truck, and I was like the trash.
Oh.
They threw in the back. It was brutal.
That's too bad. Well, Splash, I will say we've been playing together for a very long time on the Newbie Fight Club events and stuff, and I've seen you improve quite a bit. I hope BLKO is helping you improve, and we see you coming back next season as well.
It definitely is, but I was looking at the sets, and I was like, oh, wow, I played both those players, and when it combined 1 in 10, can't wait to evaluate their gameplay and whatever this match looks like.
Oh, man. All right, well, we got, speaking of matches, I think we should get right into it. We've got Suited Toast versus Ham Jam coming up first, and I wanted to showcase this match specifically because this pool 3 was pretty crazy in this last week. There was basically a 3-way tie situation happening where it could have been anybody, and the top 2 would get promoted from the pool into the postseason bracket. So there was a lot on the line for this match. And Ancross, who was sitting in the 4th spot, basically needed Suited Toast to lose this match and not win more than 3 matches. If I'm doing the math correctly, I believe that's what it is. And then he would have locked into that 3rd spot. So there was a lot on the line here. Ham Jam also trying to get into that 3rd spot, needed to beat Suited Toast, and then needed to beat Obi-Wan right after this. But a lot of stakes here. So I'll leave it to you all to talk about the tail of the tape.
Yeah, just looking at the tail of the tape here, first thing I see is on opposite sides of the coast here, one in California, one in New Jersey. We might see some connection playing a part in this set.
Ham Jam was the one West Coast in this pool. Everyone else was East Coast.
Yeah, and also just looking at the ranked win, both of them similar. Ham Jam, 61% against Akuma, positive. And Suited Toast, 50%, exactly even. So there's not a clear favorite here. It could be anyone's game.
Ham Jam does play a very unique Ken. Like, he is the most conservative, patient Ken. Like, Ken is usually a rush down, and Ham Jam's like a slow down player.
So here we go, getting into the first match with a lot on the line. Suited Toast Akuma versus Ham Jam as Ken.
Great jump.
And great DP right there.
It's actually more aggressive than I usually see Ham Jam really like putting the pressure on.
Yeah, and when the stakes are high, sometimes you gotta change up the game plan, and in these pools, you just gotta have to assume that, they've been watching film, they've been picking up on your tendencies, and sometimes you just have to come in here and change up what you do.
Yeah, you're gonna see a fireball war, it looks like, although I don't know if I'd want to be in a fireball war against Akuma against anyone, but back corner.
And Suited Toast in a critical spot now in the corner.
Oh, great
on low
DP.
health, great DP, trying to turn some momentum here. Great kick into some fireballs. Ooh, couldn't convert right there. Ham Jam though, get some.
Oh, crouch medium kick drive rush, my beloved.
It's going to be Ham Jam opening up the scoreboard here. Want to take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, great check. Yeah, Ham Jam is just going to want to play super patient. Just sit. Just sit.
Yeah, I guess Akuma, you take one
Just
hit.
gonna-
You can turn that into like 50%.
Yeah. Oh,
Great job
very
right
solid
there.
anti-airs here so far.
Gets out of the
that
corner.
one.
Great DP, and now it's Ham Jam in the corner. Going to some throw loops here. Great tech.
Just... Oh, doesn't cancel it? Oh, now he does. That should be game. Nice.
Ham Jam's gonna end him right here.
Oh, style points too.
Rubbing it in. We'll see if that comes back to bite him. Maybe wake something up in Suited Toast. It's gonna be Ham Jam 1-0 here. And that was a pretty standard game. I say nothing crazy happened there.
Very solid. I'm expecting that the rest of this set is just really, really solid play.
Yeah, just great fundamentals by the both of them. Both of them only spending 3 and 2.7 seconds in the corner respectively. It seems like it's gonna be a match that's gonna come down to the wire. Both of these players basically playing the exact same way.
Yeah. Did they play all these games on training mode or training stage? That is extra sweaty. Wow.
No. Personally, I like the beach stage, Bather's Beach. But
I like how Cafe is solid. Set for Rain. This is like too sweaty. This is gorgeous play.
Yeah, it's a battle of just pure gameplay and fundamentals. As Suited Toast with the response there. A quick round one. We didn't even get to talk about the fight right there.
Oh,
great job checking the drive rush. Whiffs the throw though.
Oh, nope.
EXDP. Ham Jam fighting back here. Now here come the Ken throws. Try to shimmy there. Suited Toast doesn't bite. Once again, these players in neutral. Great job right there. I didn't really could do that with the Kuma, and that's gonna do it.
Wow. This is a 20-second round. That was a lightning fast game too.
Yeah, Suited Toast just came in here and just seized back all momentum, tying it up at 1. And
dang.
Yeah, once again, looking at these stats, it's nothing too crazy here. Just Suited Toast just came in here and played aggressive, and it worked.
I think the 3 punish counters is what jumps out to me. He really, really caught a few whiff throws, and then that was kind of the game.
And we'll see if that encourages Ham Jam to be more patient and conservative in these next rounds. Here we go. Ham Jam.
Oh, catches another great
neutral. Now in the corner, great throw tech. And now it's Suited Toast turn up the pressure. Both of these players just
another really nice anti-air.
And the anti-airs have been spot on this whole set. Yeah, just both these players patient and neutral. Just this.
Oh, the overhead!
What happened? There we go, the punish counter. Ham Jam tried to get a sneaky hit right there, and it's not gonna work out. Suited Toast has won 3 in a row now.
It feels like both of them kind of want to play at the same range as each other, which makes it very funny, like this neutral interaction. There's not like, oh no!
With BP right there. Oh. And what are we gonna see here?
Great punish. Oh, that's just game. That's just it.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Oh no, it's not
it yet. A bit
mind.
Of life. Ham Jam still has life. Can he do something with it? Just spamming fireballs. Ham Jam trying to hold his ground.
Oh,
great bait on the DP right there. Then Suited Toast now has won 4 in a row. And we've seen the tides turn here. As to me, what jumps out here is the time cornered for Ham Jam. As you know, that's been really killing him. And just the 4 punish counters too for Suited Toast. With the Kuma, you can't let him get that much. Or we'll just see quick rounds like we've been seeing.
All of this off of it's all off these punish counters. That's just driving the entire offense. Oh, another one! Oh man.
In the corner now. Not where you want to be. Great overhead. And Camden just needs to stop the bleeding right now. He is getting pressured to death.
Yeah, it's just being stuck horribly in the corner. And this is a repeat of the last game where once he's in the corner, Suited Toast is like, yeah, I'm just gonna spam fireballs and you're not going anywhere. Oh no!
This could be a turning point. dropped his combo. He
Oh,
dropped
gets
his
the
combo.
Jinrai overhead. Oh, and now he gets another chance. But he only has level 2,
Inferno,
he
that's
didn't
not
have
what he
level
wanted
3.
to do.
Oh,
And there's a DP.
oh, he only has level
Suda
2.
Sudato survives. Hanjin just seems rattled right now.
Yeah, I think.
Going into round 2.
Oh my
There
god,
we see the
mixing up with
first
the
command grab. And he
Oh
just
my
got
god,
Hanjin in a
Ham Jam is
blender right now.
mixed. Yeah, this is tough.
Against Akuma, it's so tough to try and get out, but he does right there. Now here come the throws by Ham Jam. What will we see in neutral here? Just a lot of fireballs coming from
Oh,
Sudato.
he checks that one.
Yeah, he misses the command
Oh,
grab,
and
and that's
the wall
gonna crush.
splash. Oh, that no, he doesn't cash out. Oh, that what?
And no DP right there.
Jim, just win the
That
game.
could've been
Win
it.
the round.
I think it's just the nerves. He's
Oh,
failing
and
a
now
couple
he
of rounds,
gets
but he
it.
gets
Okay.
it right there.
He wanted to
Saves
save the
himself.
super. Optimal.
Yeah. And now we go into round 3. I feel like the first 2 games, the first 3 games really saw some clean gameplay, and now it's kind of spiraling out of control here.
Yeah,
Just get damage any way you can.
that was
Push
great to
square.
get out of the corner there.
Yeah,
Oh, here's the level 3.
what he was saving the super for. Yeah, that's gonna do
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
He's now in such a good position. Suited is stuck in
Against
the
an
corner.
Akuma, though, you can never count them out. Great
Great
DP right there.
Yep.
Well, let's spark some momentum here. Ham Jam just trying to hold the door. Trying to play some footsies with them. Great parry.
It feels like he would have.
And
Oh,
that's
that's
gonna be it for
it.
sure.
It feels like he really adapted well to the way that Sudato wanted to play in that situation. Just very patient parries against the fireballs, didn't get hit with the overhead, just like stood there like a brick wall and waited for a mistake.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Just some people can underestimate how good blocking can be if you just try it out. Like they might try to like shimmy
And Jim is very good at blocking.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to hold back on your stick.
Oh my god, it's so hard. I'm mashing. I don't care. Which is probably why I finished last in the group. But you know.
Yeah, I feel you too. Like once you start losing rounds, you say, "I'm just gonna keep mashing, keep doing
pressing
something."
buttons. I'm going down
Yes.
swinging.
And as
Oh,
Sudato
I thought he
here
was going to go for something different there when he didn't dive kick, but this
at
is
2s, and that's gonna put him
level
in a
1,
critical
but it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill. Great
beautiful.
job right there.
Sacrifice yourself
Wow.
to the sun's
Right over the fireball. That was great.
round 2.
And Sudato was stopped on defense, but he came right back out being aggressive, and it's been working so far in round 1. We'll see what the adjustments are from Ham Jam here. No conversion.
Hamjin is fishing with this crouch medium kick.
And then the fireball is just keeping him at bay.
Oh, now, yep, gets the Jinrai in.
Throw it. Now
Oh,
here's an
yeah.
opportunity
Great
for
trap.
Sudato. Get a great amount of damage. And now back to the corner for Ham Jam.
Oh, but you can see he didn't go for a strike. He really tried to bait it. Wow.
Now we got a side switch here. Now Sudato in the corner. If you're Akuma, defense is not where you want to be.
No, this is...
Yeah, you're
Catching,
a
yeah.
glass kid.
Oh,
Great job
it
though.
doesn't spend it. Doesn't spend anything. Okay.
The throws.
Oh, and he's gonna
And
lose the
that's
game.
gonna do it.
Damn.
Off a hit and Sudato holds off Ham Jam in the corner
Yeah.
to take a 3-2 lead. Yeah, in that game, for the first time in this set, it's been Sudato who spent more time in the corner, and despite that, he managed to find a way to win.
Also interesting that he kept burning out and then won anyway. Like,
I played some
really-
Akumas that, will burn themselves out in the first 5 seconds of the match. They feel comfortable when they're burned out. They're not
Well,
phased.
It felt like he was in some sketchy situations, but he was in a sketchy situation where it's like, look, if I get one hit, I win. So like, I'm willing to be in this kind of nasty spot and just wait for the right opportunity. And speaking of sketchy situations, getting throw looped in the corner by Ken is like miserable.
And that's a
great! Oh, great shimmy! Oh,
Gets him out of the corner though. That's a great adjustment by Ham Jam as
Yeah.
Sudato's was just kind of blocking, so throws open him up, and now we saw a throw tech, which ended up in a punish, and now it's looking like all Ham Jam in round 1. Drive impact
anything.
right there.
This would be crazy if Suited can come back in this spot.
Like a fireball war right now, and there's that one
that's
hit
it.
that he needed.
Jumps over the fireball, great.
Round 1 for Ham Jam. We'll
I can
if
see why they
Sudato's-
picked this match. This has been really back and forth, and there's been a lot of adapting on both sides, which is very cool. Great catch on the crouch medium kick. Back in the corner for you. Oh, back in the throw loops here. Oh,
And
no!
whips the DP right there.
Ooh. Oh, he didn't build level 3.
He
If
goes
had burned-
again.
Yeah, if he had drive rush canceled, I think he'd have enough. I think that was just game, but okay.
No, I
Oh,
didn't
great
expect
catch.
the back-to-back EXDPs, but it gets him out of there, and now it's Ham Jam in the corner, whips a throw. Nothing comes out of it. How about these players back in neutral? Drive rush doesn't
great.
see it coming.
Hi. Dang.
Ken wins.
And that's the
That's
first
gonna
DI
do it.
we've seen like this entire match, right? Like, have we seen a
Yeah,
single DI?
I think we saw one early in the round where it was either that or round 1. That just
Yeah.
came from Sudato's. That was the first successful DI. And just looking at the tail of the tape, 12.7 seconds in the quarter. That is not good.
I love the option for DI there because it's something that Toast was probably not thinking about because he just hadn't seen it for like 4 or 5 games.
And that is the beauty of these long sets where you have to go so far into your bag of tricks that you play so uniquely compared to if you were to just hop on ranked.
Yeah.
Now it's Sudato's back in the corner, 3-3. This is a huge game to try and seize momentum in. And Ham Jam trying
Oh,
to set
there's the overhead. Oh,
great
get out.
DP.
Wow. Also, really brave.
Go
Getting
perfect
punished.
carry. And
And now he pecks.
throw.
How much can he get off this peck?
I feel like both of them can. Yeah, both of them
it's gonna
definitely
be a
now
desperate situation.
die in one hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Oh.
be Ham Jam. Sudato's barely out of range on that kick.
Can't beat me.
Yeah.
And
Round 2.
Crouch
in a-
medium kick drive rush.
in a round with huge implications, it's Ham Jam taking momentum early here. As round 2, what is the response here by Sudato's? Seeing lots of pairing here. After getting that first perfect pair, I think Ham Jam just wants to catch even more. Not gonna work out there though. But he gets it then. And these perfect pairs are so addicting. Once you get them once, all you want to do is just keep pairing and hope you get even more. As it's Toast in the corner. What will he do here? This fireball to establish some range. And into the level 3. Ham Jam going up 4-3 in the set now.
Great
At
catch.
game point.
Ken wins.
And Sudato's has to be thinking, I have to do something to try and get momentum back. His
Yeah.
aggressiveness that got him 3 rounds has been pushed off, and he's gonna have to dig deep into his bag of tricks to try and get these 2 sets. As
All right, here we go.
3 seconds in the
Critical
quarter.
game.
A fireball from that close of a range. It's a little risky, but it's working.
Yeah. Oh, no follow. Okay. Okay, he's got Ham Jam in the corner,
Throw.
finally. because it's been the other way for a while. And Ham Jam just gets out. Just no problem. I was in the corner for a second, I'm out of the corner.
Henry just keeps parrying, hoping for another perfect parry opportunity. He's gonna go for a command grab right there, gets a check.
Great catch.
And now into the
Now we're
opposite
back.
corner goes Suited Toast. Great way to get out though.
Full cash out?
Burns himself
This
out.
isn't gonna kill. Just
Gets
blows
the
everything.
kill, but all it takes is one hit, and
Oh,
there it
he
is.
just gets it with the fireball. Wow. Alright, worth it.
Yeah, sometimes the best solution is the simplest one. Just throw a fireball there, and it just happened to catch him.
Oh, nice.
Instant parry.
Drive rush throw. Ham Jam was not expecting that. That's great.
Yeah, we are seeing the adjustments here from Suited Toast, mixing up his options. In the corner again, though, misses a throw.
Good shimmy. Okay. But Ham Jam has the super bar and Toast doesn't. So Ham Jam can. Oh, the
Try to go for the
command
parry.
grab.
That's gonna hurt, and that's gonna put him in a critical spot here. Suited
Yeah.
Toast trying to take this to game 9. One more hit will do
Oh,
it.
the
Overhead
overhead.
win.
Ah.
Akuma wins.
Oh, poor Jam. Poor Ham? I'm not.
We are-
Poor Ham Jam?
We are
Oh,
going
boy.
into game 9, and this one's up for grabs. They can go to anyone here.
Yeah.
I was looking here. They didn't spend too much time in the corner, only 4.7
Here it
seconds.
is. Deciding.
Here we go.
Oh
Ham
my
Jam
god,
getting
another
to-
just walk up throw.
Getting too parry happy here. Empty jump right there, trying to catch another parry. Ham Jam doesn't bite though. These players playing so carefully, as so much implications in this game. And 2 rounds is all these guys need to move on.
Oh, that was a dangerous side kick. Wow.
Great
They're
EXDP.
last game and they are just taking huge risks suddenly.
Yeah, that's what you need to do when you get so far into the set. Ham Jam has been parrying a lot, and if you get too predictable, that's going to result in a lot of perfect parries. So Suited Toast has adjusted by trying to get more unpredictable, try to get a little crazy out here. Great combo right there. Both of these players around even on resources.
Oh,
Catches him
great
right
catch.
there.
But does it... Oh, goes
Burned down, and that's going to do it.
Yeah,
Ham
this corner
Jam.
pressure.
Game point.
How is Ham Jam 1400 MR? What is... How is that possible? Dude is smurfing out here.
Get into round 2. Suited Toast fighting for his life.
Oh,
Gets
another
caught
great
by the
catch.
crouching medium kick. Here come the throws. Tries to shimmy right there. Suited Toast doesn't bite.
Yeah, I love how Ham Jam over the course of this has established sort of a range, and then he's catching with these crouch medium kicks because it's not quite what Suited Toast is expecting. Or not quite what Ham Jam's established. Oh, great
is the
parry!
great
That was
parry,
so
though.
clutch!
Here's the DP. Suited Toast wants to keep him in the corner.
Oh,
Ham Jam's gonna get out of here though.
full spin.
Into
Here's
the
full
level
spin.
3.
Burnout. Oh, this is gonna be so
He's gonna be
tough for
burned
Toast.
out. Alright,
I
Suited
wonder if he
Toast.
just rips Wake Up Super at this point.
What do you got? Here come the
Oh,
fireball.
he doesn't!
Done.
Oh, that's it!
And that's gonna do it. Ham Jam. It's gonna take it 5-4 in an exciting set.
6 set.
And man, yeah, we just saw so much adjustments that set. You know, you look at the gameplay from game 1 into game 9, it's completely different gameplay. Both of these players switched up what they were doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I love about these long sets, that it really tests, it's really a test of endurance out here.
Yeah. I think what jumps out to me is, again, the number of punish counters that Toast got. It felt like that was really driving a lot of his offense, and when Ham Jam was able to shut that down a little bit or not get hit with that, it became much harder for Toast. I mean, great adaptation from Ham Jam.
And 15 perfect parries.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting. What?
There was
How
a lot
did
of
it work?
look at how much neutral was fought there, right? I mean, time corner isn't really that high if you consider that they played 9 games. They were really swinging for it in the neutral, and it was a great matchup for that. Also, when I watched this live, I yelled out loud when FGM got that win. It was crazy. It was so close there. But yeah, great set. We are going to go to our final set now. We're going to see Hornhead versus Na'Vi. This one also had a lot of stakes on the line for like 4 different players in this pool. I mean, I'm just going to leave it there. Leave it to you all to talk about this one.
And something that's concerning me just off the bat is 48% win rate against Mai, which means that maybe Hornhead struggles with this matchup. And Na'Vi, the 8 seed, who's coming out here and making a statement in his pool.
Oh, did we
We're
lose
seeing a
Flash?
lot of upsets.
I think we
It's
may
a-
have lost Flash.
We may
with the
have
technical.
lost of.
It's all right,
Hopefully
I'll be
he
here
comes back.
for you, Ace.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Round 1.
As here we go, going into game 1. Mai versus Chun-Li, the new gen versus the original. I feel like a lot of Chun-Li players have switched to Mai, and for good reason.
Yeah, and Hornhead is also has a Mai as well. It's pretty high level Mai, so definitely knows the matchup.
Here come the throw loop, catches him. Great DP to keep him in the corner.
Oh, nice
Once
anti-air.
again, keeps it in the corner. Try to side switch.
Good choice for the route there, pushing them more to the corner.
Hornhead in the critical
Oh.
spot. Great overhead right there. Burnt out though. It is not looking good. That's probably going to be it. One more touch does it. And there it is.
Unfortunate reaction on that overhead. They had the right idea with the tap parry. It was just mistimed.
Round 2.
And it is Na'Vi taking game 1 here. Gonna set the tone. Fireball gets instantly punished. Into the level 1. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and got him in the corner with stocks. Always a tough position to be in against Mai.
And let's see what Hornhead does here. And gets caught once again. And this is looking like it's going to be all Na'Vi here in game 1.
Nice
One more touch
combo.
does it. And there's the throw to do it.
Yeah, good mix up there.
Mai wins.
Na'Vi with a decisive game 1 here.
Definitely
Just-
one of Navi's strengths is that corner pressure. Really good use of shimmies and jump in baits. Really, really great job there.
Yeah, and those 4 punish counters proved to be deadly as he caught a fireball and he caught a limb by jumping over it twice. And in round 2, Hornhead couldn't even get a response out. Here come the throws. Hornhead trying to seize momentum here.
I
Good
want to
job
see
by
how
Na'Vi.
Hornhead adapts here because Na'Vi is definitely getting a lot out of that crouching medium kick. Oh, good combo.
Hornhead, 1 touch away. Great EXDP.
Oh,
But
nice
that
check.
fireball catches him. And Hornhead bouncing back after that round 1. After that
Yeah,
first set, I mean.
Navi doesn't really go for the dive kick, so probably thought they were going to catch him by surprise. But great reaction by Hornhead. What a whiff punish.
And
Opted
doesn't
for
hit the level
strike.
1. And here's a punish by Hornhead. That's a lot of damage. Throw into the corner though. And let's see that some of that signature Na'Vi corner pressure. He misses right there.
Whiff. Yeah, interesting they went for the stocks instead of the Oki.
Yeah, and that's a decision that they'll have to pay for here as they're in a critical spot. And Hornhead looks to
Oh, nice sweep.
get a quick set of their own after
They've
being so
shown that
quick in
twice.
set 1.
Yeah, they've shown that target combo option twice. Let's see if Hornhead picks up on it.
Go burnt out. The fireball is all it's going to take. And Hornhead seizes momentum back here. 1-1.
I'm
Oh,
back.
Splash is back. All right,
And-
I'm going to
Yeah,
sign
yeah.
off.
I hate Xfinity. I cannot wait until this company is relegated to the trash can of history. And we just, my God.
We are glad to have you back.
Thank
And-
you.
You missed 2 quick rounds here as first round it looked like it was all Na'Vi. Second round it was all Hornhead. Both of these players looking for a statement win here in set 3.
I guess I'm going to comment because I didn't see the game, but I feel like Mai can lead to that because her corner pressure is so amazing that she can just have rounds where you're like in the corner and it's like, oh, yep, you're just done so.
Yeah, that is something we talked about, and especially Navi. He's so good at maintaining corner pressure. Great pick right there. And that's gonna do it.
That's it. Your corner against Mai. Goodbye.
Navi takes game 1 of set 3. And we'll see if Hornhead has a response. Whiffs lightning kicks.
Great jump.
Hatches a button right there into the level 1.
Yeah, we get special fans again. And now we're back in the corner again. And oh, amazing parry. Oh, maybe that's what Hornhead needs to get out of that situation. Oh my god, spectacular. Wow, juggle.
Now this game has been evened up. Hornhead burnt out though in the corner. This is dangerous. He's gonna get stunned.
Yeah, great call out by Navi. That's perfect.
How much damage will we get here, Navi? Cashes out and great throw right there. As momentum goes back into Navi's favor here.
Yeah.
And Hornhead 39 seconds spent in the corner. That's about as much time as, you know,
The
one of
entire
our
game.
well, our entire sets last in our last game. Yeah, you can't do that against Mai. Once you're in the corner against Mai, she's gonna make you pay.
Yeah. My game got JPEG or whatever right there. That is exactly what Mai wants to do. Oh, lovely delay on the dive kick.
Great job right there by Hornhead.
Yeah, great response to the charged fan. Just running like, nope, you're not going to get a chance to do this. Wow, I see what you mean. These games have been explosive. Like,
yeah, just when it seems like one person has got it figured out, you know, their opponent just comes out here and just shows them something completely new and just kind of stuns them. Going into set 2 once again. Hornhead on the offensive. Great DP to keep him out. Trying to get a parry right there. Here come the throw loops from Mai.
whoa,
Great perfect parry.
Oh, interesting. I would have guessed they would go for back throw just to get the corner, but decided to go for damage. Interesting.
Yeah, that is the second situation where Hornhead has opted to send this game back to the middle instead of side switching.
Oh my god, again with the delayed dive kick. Really catching Hornhead going for this anti-air.
Gotta jump over the fan, can't get it. Great fireball to neutralize the fans.
And there's
Here
the
comes
anti-air.
Anti-air of his own. Great crouching medium kick, can't turn into anything though. Navi whiffs, now is burnt out.
I think he wanted to burn Hornhead out and just missed. Oh, now he gets it.
Both of these players burnt out. Hornhead with a slight health advantage. What will we see here?
But I mean, if Navi gets a CA, like, that's, I mean, Hornhead is in one-hit territory.
Yeah, and that is why Hornhead is playing it so safe here.
Oh.
There's right there, and that's gonna do it. Hornhead with a quick response. And
Yeah,
it's
it looks like
2-2
another
now.
back and forth game.
And this time, only 1.3 seconds spent in the corner, so
Yeah.
Hornhead really turning it around here. And 6 punish counters, that explains why he just came out here and got a quick set out of Navi.
I'm predicting that time cornered is going to be the defining aspect of this entire set. Is like, can Navi get Hornhead into the corner and keep him there? If so, win. If not, lose. That's what my prediction is for how the rest of these games are going to go.
That's a great anti-air by Hornhead. Here comes the DI, it's gonna catch him! Into the level 1, and now
we're in corner. Let's see how this goes.
Welcome to hell, Hornhead.
Yep, still in corner. Great DP.
Trying to get out of there, trying to play defensively. Tries to get another perfect parry. Can't get it though, and Hornhead just doing anything to try and get out. Here comes the DI.
There's
That's
the
gonna
DI.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, once Navi got fire stalks in the and had Hornhead in the corner, it was such a tough
It's just
situation
so
for her to
oppressive
get out
to
of.
deal with that corner pressure, and the fact that she can get you into the corner that easily, I think that's why she's a very strong character.
And yeah, Hornhead gonna do anything in his power to try and avoid that corner. Here comes a nice throw. Great kicks right there. And that's gonna put Navi in the corner. Does Hornhead have a response? Navi, good job getting out of there though. And that's gonna whiff. No anti-air, no traditional anti-air at least, but it doesn't matter as Hornhead gonna take round 2 here. And now it is round 3 of set 3. Both of these players trying to capture some momentum.
These delays on these back kicks have been so impressive. And I think the other thing I've been really impressed with Navi is how consistently he's able to get Mai's level 1 off. Like, just every round, Navi has level 1. It's like, damn.
He catches him right there. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Perfect right there.
Mai wins.
As yeah, both of these players are just so explosive. Once they get some momentum going, they can just
I vanished
you know,
again.
just delete the other player's health. As 23.9 seconds, and most of that came from that round 1 where Hornhead was just
Totally dominant.
yeah. Great punish counter right there. Gonna take him to the corner.
Oh, it's my o'clock.
And here's that pressure once again.
Oh, no, Hornhead maybe gets out? Nope, you're back. Never mind. Oh,
Good
there's the
effort
back
right
throw.
there.
Okay, that's what I was expecting
Carries
earlier.
the DI.
Just to get out.
And now he tries to get out, but gets thrown back in.
Yeah, and now Hornhead can play this sort of more neutral style that he seems to want to play. Oh,
Random DI right there, not gonna work out, but he misses level 1.
that feels like the first level 1 that Navi really not played correctly this entire set.
Misses the DP, and I feel like, once again, we're seeing these players spiraling out of control. First games we see nice organized games.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, this is the Street Fighter experience, just
Yeah.
chaotic.
Right. The previous set was, I don't know, not a street fight. It was like a polite, like, I don't know, English gentleman's fight, and this is a street fight.
And that's what I gotta say. Just no one come at me, but I don't really like Shotos just because of that reason.
Oh, you
I
like
love-
pace and play?
No, yeah, I love the chaos that comes from all these characters, and the Shotos, they're too nice about it. Too much focus on fundamentals. Now
Well,
with
Ken
this
yelled at you
matchup,
to sit down and shut up, so he's rude, you know.
yeah, but with both of these players, both of them have explosive offenses, and it's just a matter of who can get their setup first. As
Oh,
Hornhead, great job right there,
Chun-Li wins.
and that's gonna tie it up once again. 3-3.
Yeah.
We're just going back and forth.
Another super duper close game. I like
Yeah,
how
it's gonna-
Hornhead was still in the corner for longer, even though he won both rounds. Like, every single time, he's going to be in the corner for longer.
And sometimes you have to get adjustments. Sometimes you gotta accept that Mai's gonna have me in the quarter. It's just a matter of getting comfortable back there and playing good defense. As rounds start here, both of these players showcasing great defense. Catches a limb right there. Now Navi's gonna send him in the corner. But here's the side switch once again, and here are the throw loops. Great throw tech right there.
Yeah, it feels like Hornhead shifted to emphasize that. Just getting Navi into the corner if at all possible. Yep, other side now.
Side
and now-
switch. And both of these players obviously recognize how crucial the corner could be in their success, and they're just doing whatever it can to
Yep,
side
and then
switch.
switches again? Oh, we don't see a side switch. I was
Great
expecting
though.
we were going to see another back throw and just like keep flipping places.
Navi getting a little jumpy here. Great hit right there. That's going to put Hornhead in a critical spot in the
Does
corner.
extend- Oh, they didn't have level 2. Okay. Oh, the overhead. That was a good attempt.
Just trying to get something going. He's not going to get it though, as Navi takes round 1
You're good, but
in
not
what could be a set that has so much implications towards the game of momentum.
Yeah. Oh, amazing perfect parry here. Wow,
Great
amazing
throw.
air throw.
Catches him, and here's another level 1.
Yeah, every
Navi-
round, just very early. Navi's like, nope, I'm gonna do something. It's level 1. Wow, spends it all. That's not gonna burn out. Wow, okay.
I think Borja just wants damage here. He just wants to
Yeah.
get him in the corner and establish some offense here. And if it costs level 3, then it costs a level
Wow.
3. And
Yep.
it's gonna work out. Round 3.
understand.
Uh,
Don't
both
underestimate.
of these players at 3 matches, and this is gonna have a lot of implications.
Yeah, as you said, this is a crucial game. Maybe you just spend. You're like, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna win this round.
Here we go. Navi 2 bars of super to Hornhead 0 as he spent it all to win that round. Misses a DI.
Oh, great shot. Great
Hornhead gonna
pass.
catch him. Now it's in the corner.
And
He gets a
spends
DI of
everything
his
again.
own. Gonna burn himself out, but it's gonna put Navi in a critical spot.
Wow.
Great throw. And a
Wow.
perfect here.
Chun-Li
That was such aggressive play. Hornhead was just spending resources. I wonder if Navi wasn't expecting him to go for these sorts of plays where it's like, I'm randomly burning out for a random DI.
Yeah, and it's 17 seconds in the corner for Navi. But yeah, I feel like the story is Hornhead taking a lot of risks, and it's been working for him. And that's just what you have to do when you fight such a high caliber player. You have to take those risks and keep him on his toes.
Yeah.
As round or set number 8 here, Hornhead could put him away.
Ooh. Oh, no
Doesn't
punish.
catch the throw tech. Good job catching the fans here. Oh, great anti-air.
Here we go. Oh, there's the punish on the great catch.
Now here we go. This is
Now
where the
here goes
game. This is where the
pressure.
game gets spicy. It's just
No, jumps out.
he's gonna get in the corner. Great jump over the fireball, and
There's
Navi
level
will
1.
take it with this.
You're good.
Navi's
Navi
jumps
looking to
have also been
stay
so
alive.
impressive. His ability to just hang in the air and make it very difficult for Hornhead to pick the appropriate anti-air option, well, except for that time, has been really impressive.
And once again, gets
Okay,
caught by
whatever,
another anti-air.
commentator cursing. There it is to the level 1.
Navi right
10
here.
seconds in, Navi has level 1. Like,
Fans here now. It's just a matter of trying to get him into the corner. Hornhead trying to prevent that from happening. Navi
Nope,
gonna
you're
burn
in the
himself
corner.
out just to get him into the corner.
oh,
He gets caught though. Now he's burnt out. That's gonna stun. Hornhead.
yeah, that's game. 50 game.
No, it's not good. If
No.
he gave, he went for the super. It's gonna put Navi in a critical spot. The great punish counter right there with the
Oh,
fireball.
he gets out! Now does he spend anything? Or does he just say, just say? Oh, no,
Navi
he does
with
get
the
it!
great jump once again. And that's gonna send it into game 9. And making the commentators work overtime. 2 9-game sets here.
Dude, I'm like looking at my watch, like I got places to be, man. Sheesh.
9.1 seconds spent in the corner for Navi. Despite that, he won, and it's because of his great jump-ins that got him a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Gets caught by an anti-air again.
Oh wow,
Great
these
DI.
DIs have really caught Navi a couple of these times.
I think neither of these players have been able to catch a DI with the counter DI yet.
Oh,
Misses it. He doesn't
oh,
get
and
a
then he
punish.
misses the punish. Oh, this is getting kind of frantic. All right.
Oh, it's just the nerves of the situation, and that's where you can see
Again,
mistakes like
doesn't
this.
punish the missed throw. Wow.
Shit.
Now, once you get into game 9, it becomes less about who's the better player, and becomes more about who can make the less mental mistakes.
Yeah.
As in round 1, it was Hornhead. Now he's got Navi at game point.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Navi with the throws. Straight job right there.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a huge combo. Here we go, level 2.
Level 2.
Jumpy.
Hornhead takes the life lead. trying to end this here. Great
ripped OD.
EXP.
If I was Navi, I would be so scared of playing Hornhead right now. Dude is just ripping.
Another
like,
DP.
Oh
Misses
no!
right there though. This is the
Okay,
opening.
level one.
This is the opening Navi needs.
Okay, Navi has to just keep Hornet. No,
might
he
do
gets
it.
caught.
Might
That's
do it. Hornhead, yes.
Oh my goodness, crazy set.
Wins.
What a set here! Just two explosive offenses going at it, and Hornhead with the Chun-Li gets it done against, you know, Mai, who's basically her replacement.
Replacement Chun. Twitch chat is popping off. They are all like, "Holy cow!"
And 89.8 seconds in the
Seconds in the
corner.
corner.
But it just does not matter. Is Hornhead was able to, you know, get comfortable in that corner and really
Yeah,
make it not matter.
yeah.
Great
3
adaptations
wall
that we
splats
saw
was
there, right?
huge. Those were all of those were like absolutely critical wall splats.
Yeah, you see that in you know, this Master Pool 1, these are all killers in here. You saw how they played the neutral, adapting all the time. It's a fantastic set. And like I said, it had a lot of implications. We'll get into that real shortly here as we talk about our heavy hitters. But, you know, I want to thank you both, Splash, Ace of Diamonds, coming on and commentating these matches. That was a fantastic job. Before we send you off, Splash, any shout-outs for anybody out there?
Oh shoot, I should have come up with some. Shout out to Xfinity. I don't know what. Shout out to the Philadelphia scene. Love Philly. I'm leaving in like a month, so shout out to them because I'll miss them.
Oh, where are you heading?
Durham.
Oh, okay. All right. We've got some folks in North Carolina here, so
Yeah.
definitely hook up with them. But great having you on. Ace of Diamonds, you did a great job as always. Any shout-outs for anyone out there?
Yeah, shout out Ultra David for giving me some film on modern Honda.
Oh, nice.
I really
Okay.
learned a lot from him, and buff Honda and buff Marissa for season 3, please. Especially Marissa. She deserves so
Marissa's
much more
fine.
love.
We don't need more Hondas.
Yeah, as a non-Honda
No.
player, I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
But good luck to you if you do get those buffs. But thank you both again. We'll say goodbye to you now, and we'll bring on Ham Jam to
Thank you
wrap
so much
things
for
up.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No problem. All right, Ham Jam. Was it weird watching your own sets?
It's a little weird. Though,
mic on?
yeah. Can you hear me?
I think you're muted in Discord.
Oh, I'm muted in Discord. All right, you can hear me now. Yeah, it's a little
Yes.
weird to watch my own set, but I'm pretty focused on running the
Oh, that's
production
right, you
here,
got
so
someone- yeah.
I'm not too locked into it. I have to keep myself from paying too much attention and miss a transition.
Well, I wasn't lying. I definitely literally yelled out loud when you won that round, that final round.
I know, I took a
at
big
home,
risk,
I
but
watched
it was
that live.
fun. It was a fun match.
Yeah,
And
it was
congrats
great.
to
Both of you
Suditos.
played great. Yeah, congrats to Suditos. And that is a good segue. Let's talk about our heavy hitters. So our heavy hitters are shining light in the Discord. They are they basically have won their pools. They've fought the competition and came out on top of their pool. We want them to kind of be the stewards in the Discord. You know, show people they had a path to success. You should definitely hit them up to find out how they did it. And I'm hoping that they pull people up to their level as well. And so far, the heavy hitters that we've gotten in previous seasons have been fantastic community members. And, you know, I can't wait to introduce 9 more heavy hitters to you all. So, Ham Jam, we have a drum roll, right, for our first heavy hitter here.
Do you want to
Okay,
fly
let me know.
OBS?
Let me know when you're ready.
Hope this works. All right, I
Are we
think I'm
good?
ready.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to start with our EU pool heavy hitter. Zeslo, the #1 seed in the EU Master Pool. Is anyone really surprised? Are you surprised, Jeff?
He dominated. He's doing fantastic. I haven't had the opportunity to play him, but you know, I see people talk about him, so I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, and you know, there's a slight technicality here. Unfortunately, someone in that pool had to drop out mid-season, so everybody got a tie. So his record for the pool is 6-1-0, but really he went undefeated in the pool. Well deserved.
Yeah,
Very
look at
strong
you keeping
JP
the ties
player.
in there. Just being honest to Tourney bot.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, let's look at the rundown in the pool if we can. So, Zeslo kind of had an easy time in this pool, except for two very notable matches against Califan and Grit. Both games went to 5-4. It'll be so 6 players in this pool went to the postseason bracket. It'll be interesting to see how they approach the run back with Zeslo in the postseason. It really came down to like the last interaction, last round with both of these guys in the pool. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and you've seen some mix up too with the seeds. People dropping down below where they're expected to be, and some people really outperforming like Califan. So it'll be fun to see how they're adapting in the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I also want to point out is Akami ended at a lot lower than I expected. They were the number 2 seed in this pool, and they ended in 4th. He's got a tough mountain to climb, but I could see him knuckling down and easily moving into the grand finals. But he's got to go through some folks before he gets there. All right, are we ready for our next one?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Our Diamond 2 Pool 2 heavy hitter, Anything Bagel. We just saw them play earlier today. Anything Bagel, congratulations on the heavy hitter. Started in this pool at Diamond 1, is now a Diamond 4, and went undefeated in Pool 2. Have you had a chance to play Anything Bagel, Jam?
I have not, but he's become an active chatter in Discord, so it's great to see him being like a consistent contributor to the community and continuing to grow as well. Like that's what we love to see, and one of the great results of having all these BLKO pools is seeing people climb through the ranks.
Yeah, and I love seeing a heavy hitter definitely interact with the community like that, giving tips and just talking about the game, helping people level up their own game. So Anything Bagel definitely representing heavy hitters already, but now officially a heavy hitter. I'm interested to see how he handles the Diamond Pool 1 players, because a lot of them I call fake masters. So now I need to call Anything Bagel a fake master as well. So he's in that club.
Well, we saw
Team
was a master already, right? In the set we just
exactly.
watched. So
yeah,
people escalating very fast.
Chun got their Chun to master, I think, in week 2. So was it Chun or Ed? Might have been Ed. Sorry. Got their character to master in week 2. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see both of them and how they do deal with the Diamond Pool 1 players. Definitely a bracket to look out for. And I want to also give a shout out to Arede. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He had a very surprising result. He said he started Street Fighter like 2 months ago or something. So being new at fighting games, I hadn't expected him to finish in that top 4 to make it into the pool. But not only top 4, he made the 3rd spot. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, he had a great performance. He's he's a fun character in chat as well. He's got his EXDP love that he wears on his sleeves, so it's fun to see him as well being able to climb up, and we'll see how he does in the postseason. But I mean, 76% win percent on Anything Bagel is just dominant. He had an incredible season.
Yeah, and I can't tell if he's trolling sometimes with some of the things he says, but you're right. He's a lot of fun to talk to in the Discord as well. All right, are we ready for our next one?
We are.
All right, here we go. Spark returning his 2nd time as a heavy hitter, dominating really that Diamond Pool 1 with that 60% win rate. Any thoughts on Spark, Hamjam?
I have not played Spark, so I mean, back-to-back heavy hitters, the first one ever, right? I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. We haven't had anyone else do that.
Very, very impressive. So great to see from them.
Yeah. If we can look at the pool, I'm not surprised by the top 4. Really, these are definitely some of our strongest fake diamonds in the regulars of One Fight Stand.
We're gonna have to rename this pool for next season, I guess.
Absolutely, like Zirconian Pool or something. Spark, we mentioned, is a back-to-back heavy hitter. Also, our grand finalist in the Diamond postseason at UTF last season. So we'll see if he's able to get there again. He's got some tough competition, and I know some of these folks that are in this pool want to have that run back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, will we see him next BLKO in Diamond again, or is he going to make the jump?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Obviously, this is saying he's ready to.
I almost
it's
want to
just-
insist. I almost want to insist. You got to get out of there. All right, are we ready for the master pools?
We are.
I can't wait to talk about these. All right, here we go. First, our master pool 4. Oh wait, first. Oh, sorry. We wanted to recap, but that's fine. That's fine. Well, master pool 4. No surprise to anybody. Kim of Comedy winning it 6-1, as we saw earlier today. They were able to clinch that heavy hitter spot. Unfortunately, scooped it up from Ace of Diamonds. I played Kim of Comedy quite a bit. I don't know if you have, Ham Jam.
I never have.
Oh, really? Oh, a fantastic Cammy player. Switched over to my, mainly for this BLKO season, because we kind of needed someone to fill in. So I don't want to call them a ringer here, because they definitely were grinding on their Kim at the start of the season to get to this spot. So well deserved by Kim and Comedy. I also want to shout out, if we can get to the pools, Void, Stardust, and Zeldris. They both played fantastic in this pool. I hope to see them in more events like One Fight Stand in the Discord. And Ace of Diamonds, of course, so close there, getting that first place. And it's my fault that only one person in this pool can move on to the postseason. We're definitely going to change that for future seasons. But well played by everybody in this pool.
Yeah, and it's great. It's great that we're going to be able to give people more opportunities. I know it's tough to figure out the right distribution.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ace of Diamonds again. I mean, he's performing really well. He's been doing great on commentary as well. So he's been a fun person to get to know a little bit more and see succeed in these pools.
Yeah, in this pool, a lot of new masters, so we'll see them grow if they keep coming back to BLK.
And Triple B, first time in Master, so
yes,
getting some good reps in. Obviously, having a little bit of a struggle. I think he's a pad player. I know he just won the M Ultra right in the drawing, so I'll be curious to know if he's going to make that switch or not.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. All right, let's get to our next pool here, Master Pool 3. Of course, Suited Toast, despite losing to Ham Jam just now, he did manage to clinch the first spot and tragically knocked out. Who did he knock out of that third spot?
No,
Ham Jam? Do you
this
remember?
is top 2 qualifying. I'm in third.
Right. Okay, so only the top 2 made it. So he clinched it with LFH in the second spot for that.
I think I had to beat him 5-1 or something.
Yeah, there was some crazy math going on there that you all were talking about. What needed to happen. But great to see Lost Faith Halo playing Terry in this pool. This was a fun pool to track. Everyone was in such a positive spirits and really helping each other level up. Also want to give a shout out to Do You Want to Taste? He came in here as the 8th seed. He really said, F that, I want to do better than my seed, and he kicked ass. To get to the
we called this out last time, but he really relied on the community to get some replay feedback, and he's been putting in the work to implement those kind of changes. So it's been great to see. And Splash calling out the disinformation in the standings.
I thought they were last. Yeah, they're not last. They're a good player too. And Flexium and Mexican Avenger had that rivalry going all season. That was a lot of fun to watch. I hope they do come back and have that rivalry again. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, they're
and Ham Jam, I want to shout you out. You leveled up like crazy with that Ken. I know you got a crazy Luke, but that Ken really leveled up in this pool, and you ended up in third. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Ken's been fun. Looking forward to next season.
And you got a better win percentage than LFH in that second spot.
I know. We got the tiebreakers all wrong. We're gonna see if we can get them changed next season.
No, we're definitely not changing that. All right, let's go to our next pool here. Fuyukaki. All right, with the Manon in first place. Fuyu is one of those characters in the Discord. I don't know if they are. I feel like they're trolling like 24/7. That's my interactions with them. But well-deserved win here. They have a very strong Manon, and they proved it in this pool. And this was not an easy pool, a very tough pool.
Yeah, I've never played him, but he's a character to me in chat. I know him from the first person I've seen talk about whiffing Manon's SA3 as a frame kill setup. Yeah. So it's I hope one of those frame kills got pulled off in this group, but I'm not sure.
And one thing I want to point out, they won by just a 3-game differential with Dos Reis in that second spot. So really close. Really great pool. I really want to see AZ Young take this one as well. They were so close, but everyone in this pool I have a lot of admiration for. They're grinding hard to become better players, and it was just a fun pool to watch.
Yeah, AZ Young. I mean, I'm not familiar with a lot of these players' games, but AZ Young I know pretty well from having played him a few times, and he's continues to make great strides. So it's just an awesome example of the result you can get for putting the hard work in.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get to our next pool here. I had these recap slides. Sorry. All right, double sack winning the super bloody pool 1. And let me tell you, everyone in pool 1 are killers. They could go toe to toe with anyone in the Spartan pool. It's really hard to kind of balance who's in Spartan, who's in pool 1. I feel like anyone there could be switched out. But double sack proving that with all their master characters that they can pull out of their bag. I chose Lily as a background picture here, but
yeah, do we have a
I know
breakdown
played
of
multiple
how
characters.
many characters he played and for how many games? It'd be fun to see.
I don't, but I'm gonna ask him. I wonder if he has it, and I will list that out if he's able to provide it. But you can even see the win record 5-2, whereas everyone else was getting 6-1, 7-0. So definitely a close pool to clutch this out.
Yeah, this pool had, to me, it was the most entertaining chat since we can see them all. They're just full of memes and friendly banter and discussion. So they seemed like they were having a great time, especially down to the wire, because it came down to the very last match for Ancross to figure out whether he made it in or not.
Yeah, and look at that. It came down to win percentage too between Double Sack and Hornhead. So that last set that we watched had a lot of implications in this. Hornhead just so close to getting that first place. That's why every game matters, right? Every win matters in BLKO. That's why we're never changing it, Hamjan.
I'm gonna start I'll start the lobby. We'll get the signatures.
We do need to point out that Ancross unfortunately could have gotten this third spot for the promotion if Hornhead had played a little worse, but unfortunately because of Hornhead's performance was able to knock out Ancross from that third spot. So, but I hope Ancross comes back next BLKO. Very strong Dawson player. We need more Dawson players in the server, so happy to see him involved. All right, we are ready to go to Spartan pool. Here we go.
Oh,
Spartan pool arrow. Any thoughts here, Hamjam?
I mean, from everything, I've never played them, but everything I've seen and heard about them, not surprised. They're
no surprise that they're the heavy hitter here. Pretty much dominated this pool. However, they did lose to Bareface in one of the weeks, which really shook up. Yeah, shout out to Bareface. I'm looking forward to their run back if they're able to in the postseason. They both have to get through some folks first before they fight again, but yeah, that's going to be a really fun one. Also, Satora in his last week match was going up against Ares, and that actually had a lot of implications for that bottom set there. So the top 6 moved on, and if Ares had clutched that out, he would have secured that 6th spot and prevented Satora from getting the 2nd spot. So because Satora had won that set, was able to get the bye in the postseason, and unfortunately was able to knock out Ares from contention.
I feel like Satora got special enjoyment out of that double bonus. He gets the bye and keeps someone out. Sleeping well.
And the reason I point that out is because last season Satora did the same thing, unfortunately, to our friend Schogberg. So Satora's getting a reputation now of knocking people out.
He's a killer. He's a bully.
Yeah. All right, but no, I mean this is a special pool where the top 6 players are going into their own bracket, so some of these players will have a chance to have a run back. I'm looking forward to that, and we'll definitely be showcasing some of that in the BLKO showcase.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun to see, to compare the round robin results with the postseason results we get, especially for like the Spartan pool where they're playing just within their pool, to see what kind of changes and adaptations they can make.
Yeah, totally. All right, let's go to our final heavy hitter here. No surprise to anyone, Mags with the perfect record, 7-0, 81% win rate in this premier pool, with a full of killers. Like these are people that could get top 8 in TNS, could even win TNS, and to manage to get a 7-0 record, I mean that's crazy.
Yeah, he was absolutely dominant.
Yeah.
I think we saw the one Freezy set that was close, but
Super
outside of that, I don't think anyone took more than 2 games. I think Greek Fire took 2 games, so he maintained a lot of dominance throughout this run.
Yeah, and you know, if we can go to the pool, Breezy and Lazy are actually fighting in the first round of the winners bracket. This pool had a special format as well. Everybody is moving on to the postseason. However, the top 4 are on the winner side of a double win bracket, and the bottom 4 are on the loser side. So Greek Fire, I'm so proud of Greek Fire. They always downplay themselves, and they're always whining and complaining about their competition, but they managed to clutch it out in that 4th spot to stay in the winners bracket. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, congrats on Greek. Look at that 8th seed to 4th spot. Great performance. Stay in the winners bracket and see what they can
we'll
pull
be able
off.
to see Freezy and Lazy also fighting in the first round of winners as well. So that's going to have a big implications for that winner side bracket. But you know, it's Mag's tournament to lose here. A lot of pressure on him going into this postseason. And you know, these players, the reason they're so good is because they adapt. So I am interested to see how they adapt to Mags in the run back in this pool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be able to watch some of these matches, either if they stream them or catch them again on the showcase when they pop up.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, shout out to whoever made the seeding, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Right on.
Yeah. All right, I think that wraps it up. If we could just show that summary for this last one. Double stack, Arrow, Mags. So all of these players and all the previous heavy hitters that we showed off will be getting a bracelet. I wonder if I can show that on the camera there. They get this cool heavy hitter bracelet. They also get a card to commemorate their win here in this pool. And of course, they get a chance for the cash in the postseason. Mags in that pool are going for a $300 prize pot. I can't wait. We are just weeks away from a grand final for all of these pools. So it's going to be fantastic. Hamjam, any last words before we sign off here?
No, just, I mean, thanks for everyone for tuning in, and big shout out to the attendance for BLKO. I mean, you know, the amount of people that we get showing interest to it is growing every time. We had people signing up incredibly fast this time, so it's awesome to see the excitement for it, people chattering about it, you know, kind of ambitions about what it could become and stuff like that. So it's just a really fun thing that this community is doing, and I'm excited to see it continue to grow.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be growing it. We're up in the air whether or not we'll bring BLKO back for the summer. A lot of people are on vacation and, you know, unable to play or even admin the pools. So the next time we have BLKO will most likely be in the fall, in October. So look forward to that, but we'll make that official very soon. In the meantime, Hamjam, why don't we roll those credits and I'll get a raid set up for these fine folks. And thanks Hamjam, for all your hard work.
My pleasure.
I see a sick Ryu. I'm gonna send you all to Brave Brooklyn Knight. Say hello from FightRise for us.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. All right, raid is done.